Let's all go to Cargonia, land of stolen pains. Obey the quartermaster, unless he is a link. Cargo takes scout the station, and find more stuff to take. But the boss is never satisfied until the station breaks.
Hello guys, it's SaltSpider here from the Black Pants Legion. Today we're going to be bringing you some Three Kingdoms Total War, and get out of my face. Why are you here? I know why you're here, it's because I'm lazy. Yeah, sorry, I had to move a friggin' empty soda bottle. Yes, today we're going to be playing some Yanbaihe, or Yanbaihe. Rise of the Warlords, World of Trade. Alright, now, before I begin, some things. Don't want to play on... Yeah, fuck it. It is on legendary difficulty, I'm showing you now so that you know. 60 minutes, blah blah blah, all this stuff is basically pointless. Normally, I am a fan of playing on, well, at first I was a fan of playing on Romance. But now I'm more of a fan of records. However, for today, to make it interesting, we're going to play Romance. Alright, Yanbaihe has spent his life building a home in the south, an existence he will now defend against invaders with steel and rage. God, talking is hard, ladies and gentlemen. Have I ever told you that? As a supposed descendant of the Shan tribe, Yanbaihe has vested interest in the life and freedom of the Southlands. As others begin to look with greed upon his territory, he has resolved that he will take up arms against them all. Using his network of bandits and outcasts to find his way to victory. We're probably going to die horribly. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're going to die horribly. Let's do it.
Embers rise, stark against the night. The tyrant Dong Zhuo wields the flames of destruction. Lo Yang burns. Chaos ignites as the power of the eunuchs is crushed. In the pyre, the Han falters. Warlords look to their futures, creeping tendrils of conquest across the land. Yanbaihe will not stand for those who encroach upon his home. He will fight the world in the name of his people. China is in turmoil. The great empire of the Han, stretching back ages beyond counting, is being devoured by corruption. The Yellow Turbans, thousands strong, began raising their banners in rebellion and seizing commanderies across the realm. In response, generals loyal to the Emperor rose up and put down the rebellion. Yet, despite the victory, the chaos only grew.
Sorry guys, I've watched that a million times already.
These lands should be yours.
Yes, they should be mine, and they will be. Now be quiet. Alright, now, a little disclaimer here before I begin. I have recorded this video before. Came out horrible. So now I'm restarting. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to conquer the Han Empire stuff right here. Maybe some of the Yellow Turban stuff, and eventually we're going to kill Wang Lang and Liu Yao. Now, let's look at some diplomacy. Quick deal, because I'm lazy, trade agreement. See, we'll trade with him for right now, but we're a bandit, it's not going to matter our trustworthiness. So let's see what we can finagle out of this. Oh wait, I'm doing this in the wrong order, hold on. Let's check our ancillaries. Clay Axe, edit. There. Alright, I guess.
从山峦之畔到大海之滨。
好。The adept would be good on him. The builder, I know it's part of a set, but we're going to sell it. And I'm probably talking really loud, sorry about that. Alright. 3. Trade agreement, Wang. Now, we'd get more money if we traded with Liu Yao, but we're going to get more out of Long Long. And we're going to do it like this.
说吧，
Trade ancillaries. Now, most people just request payment, but this is a one-time thing. So, to show you why it's bad, if I requested a payment giving him this, I'd only get a single payment of around 440. Now that's one turn. However, if I request regular payments across 10 turns, I will get around 800 over 10 turns, on top of the 232 I'm getting per turn from him. That is a much better deal.
我方接受你的
Every little bit adds up. Military access, Wang Long, coalition, no. Alright, so, the way technology works for this faction is, once you conquer a province, or a territory in that province, you unlock these not traditions, but bandit networks, I guess you could call them. Yeah, it is bandit networks, okay. And they give you various bonuses, but they take turns to unlock. So in this case, it would take 5 turns, and it would unlock this. And it would give me +2 that I can recruit. Or +2 of the unit pool. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, I'm not going to explain much to you. I'm going to focus on teaching you about the period. For example,
百姓正在欢庆丰收。
quiet, I'm speaking. The G, major thing here. Alright. Now, Chinese armor back then, you're going to be seeing a lot of black. That's mostly because of the quality, not the quality of metal, but... how do I explain this? Alright, so China had just went from using bronze to iron less than 200 years ago. And what this did is... Well, for one, it was cheaper, because bronze is an alloy made from tin and copper, I believe, yes. Copper and tin, yes. And it was extremely expensive to make, even though the quality was better. It was better in blades and armor. However, iron was much cheaper to produce and find. The thing is, China did not have a method to work iron into steel. So a lot of their armor sets were bulky and just black ferrous metals. Let me see if I can try to get into a fight with this guy and show you. Another thing you'll notice about some of the weapons of this period is a lot of people use Dao. Or no, they use Jians, I'm sorry. The Jian was a longsword, Chinese longsword.
此地乃我性命所在，
Alright,
断不可落入敌手。但凡战士，不论争端大小，皆
Anyway, the
须
Jian
慎
was
重
a
对待。
Chinese longsword heavily favored in this era.
只因我要保卫故
Later
土
on, though,
顽抗
over the
外
next
敌。
200 years, it was phased out and became more of a nobleman's weapon or a duelist
江
weapon.
东视为其囊
And it
中
was
之物，
replaced by the single-edged
他们
Dao.
很快就会知道，
Now, the
我原白
Dao
虎保护着这一方山水，
is a precursor.
何胆敢
I
觊
should
觎
probably
江东的
talk
贼
when
子，
this do something.
都会被我的利爪撕碎。
Instead, I will just coof. Oh, fuck. Alright, now, the Dao is a precursor to the katana. It's what most of the Asian countries around the Chinese Empire base their weapons off of. Like, if you look at China back then, and then you look at the kingdom of Goguryeo or Korea, you're going to see a lot of similarities in their armor and weapons. Especially with, like, medieval Japan. I'm not talking Sengoku, I'm talking medieval. Like 800 AD to 1100 AD. But that's just due to the technology spread. I think, from what I remember, Japan didn't even start recording their history until around 800 AD. Don't quote me on that, though. As for Korea, I am not sure. I know at some point they became a vassal of China, I think during the Ming Dynasty. Or it could be the Song Dynasty. One of those. No, not the Song. Ah, jeez, it was a while ago. As much as I love China, China does have a long and glorious history of falling apart with their empires. They're much more stable now, though. Alright. Let's see if I can find some of their weapons and armor. Oh, yeah, these guys are basically naked. Alright, but yeah, you see that right there? That's a lot of what their armor consisted of. Like, they didn't have plate armor, they didn't have chainmail, it was just scales. And they were very heavy and they were very bulky. A person wearing a full armor set of this couldn't ride a horse, he was regulated to just walking. There were also various elite units at the time period, under Lu Bu, Sao Ming-Dai. Just Tiger and Leopard Cab, the Camp Crushers, stuff like that. The Camp Crushers were said that even though there was only 800 of them, they could take on a force of 5,000. And oh god, I didn't even look at the battle result. I just went right in because I'm an idiot. Oh well. I already know what's going to happen here. I'm going to win. It's just a foregone conclusion. This is just to save casualties. Can you reach him from there? You can't. Decline. That ability is bullshit and I love it. Alright. Oh, okay. We're gonna slowly move up with the axes. Oh, they're all axes, okay. Anyway, we're gonna have these guys take the brunt of their charge, and then we're going to charge into the side with these guys. There we go. Go beat his ass. Now, normally I don't accept duels unless I know I can win, and if you saw earlier, there's 2 red arrows, it was saying I was going to lose. However, this guy's a nobody, and this is a legendary commander. So you're going to be seeing a little bit of a different result there. Come on, just go ahead. Now, I'll try my best to get you guys battle shots, but don't rely on it. Wait, did they disappear? Shit! They'll be fine, it's just G militia. Now to get rid of this, it's just press K. And he's dead. And there we go, victory. How many did we lose? 21. $22. Oh, I didn't see the kill on that guy. How rude. Now, there are some famous bandits in the periods leading up to the Three Kingdoms era. There's Zhang Yang, there's Yan Baihu. Zhang Jiang, even though she's in this game, she's not real. I mean, she's fun as a character, but historians actually believe that Zhang Jiang were 2 different people, and that they were either Vietnamese or Korean, and they originated down in this area, and came all the way up here. In history, they were just utterly crushed by Cao Cao. You'll find that if you look into it, Cao Cao was on the fast track to win the period. He conquered all of this, and Wu, led by Sun Jian at first, then Sun Ce and Sun Quan, conquered this side. Liu Bei was here, forced out by Lu Bu, and then forced out by Cao Cao. Went to here, and then moved to here and conquered this portion, including Nanman down here in the mountains. Now Nanman is northern Vietnam, basically. There's Korea over here. Gongsun Soon up here. Gongsun Soon is no, Gongsun San. Gongsun San, yes. He's one of my favorites. He fought against Yuan Shao for very long. And he almost won, but he made a few mistakes. And, well, he went kind of crazy. He killed his entire family, murdered his harem, and then burnt his castle down with him inside it. Just out of spite, so Yuan Shao couldn't get it. You'll find a lot of that happening in this period. For example, when Yuan Shao was killed by Cao Cao or Sao Mingde, it wasn't Lady Bian, I think it was Lady Lu, murdered the other members of Yuan Shao's harem and their children because she didn't like them. And then there's Yuan Shu, the brother of Yuan Shao over here. He went crazy. He obtained something called the Imperial Seal, and he became mad with power and proclaimed himself Emperor of China, and then just died, basically. He went mad. Liu Bei was the one who eventually killed him, I believe. It might have been Liu Bei and some others. Alright, so we took Xindu. It's kind of worthless, but, you know, we'll take it. Now, Sun Ce, son of Sun Jian, Tiger of Jiangdong, was also a pretty famous person in the Three Kingdoms era, although he did not live to see the Three Kingdoms era. Sun Ce was also known as the Little Conqueror because of his achievements. He conquered down to here, all the way over here, and then here, and the rest was finished by Lu Jun and Sun Quan. It's pretty interesting. I recommend reading the Romance of the Three Kingdoms book. Now, as for Lu Bu, he's over here with big old Dong Zhuo. Alright, we're gonna try to get the craftsman next and then the fishing port before we do anything else. I've played this game a lot, guys. I have, I think, 4 successful campaigns, almost 400 hours. So I know I'm not really in trouble down here. The Han Empire is so spread out all over the map that they can't effectively defend. So I can just eat their territory for free, basically. Now, a little bit about the province system. You want to synergize your provinces. You see you got a fishing port here, town, and lumberyard. That's all green, so you're going to want to primarily build things from the green here, agriculture buildings, so you can synergize and get more money. It's standard stuff. It started happening in, what was it? Warhammer, I think, and then other games started adopting it. Here's a question for you guys. What's your favorite favorite Warhammer games? Mine's Battle March. No, what's your favorite Total War games? I have always been a fan of Rome Total War, Medieval 2, and Rome 2. And Attila. I absolutely love Attila. Sometimes. I have a love-hate relationship with that game. Plus 3 food protection. Oh, that's pretty good, okay. This track sounds familiar. What is it? No, that is OBS, not YouTube. Ah, hold down. Jotai's theme. Jotai, the man of many scars. He's also a famous person. Jotai, if you don't know who he is. Well, he's pretty fucking crazy. He used to be a river pirate until he was recruited by, I believe, Sun Quan. And to repay this, during a battle, after Sun Quan was surrounded and knocked off his horse onto the ground, Zhou Tai intercepted every single blade that tried to kill Sun Quan with his own body, and then murdered his way out with his lord, and then went back in a second time to protect a second person and pull him out. That person, I believe, might have been Cheng Pu, famous Wu strategist. A very humble man, I believe. I think it was him. Oh no, that might have been Han Dan. Either way, Zhou Tai is pretty amazing. Like, hands down, he was one of my favorite characters in Dynasty Warriors, which is the soundtrack you're hearing. Got Poyang, Jindu. Now, my last video, the failed one, Wang Long over here gave me a bandit contract for the Yellow Turbans. Now, because I'm an idiot, I didn't know what a bandit contract was, so I said yes. Well, it was bad to accept against the Yellow Turbans because, like the Han Empire, they're spread out all across China. So I done goofed. Now what can this turn into? This is convert. What is? Plus 6 food. Huh. Okay. Alright, so these are all... you're probably never going to see me use spies, by the way. I don't see the point in this game, and the game doesn't incentivize you to use them. Can I recruit right now? Shenwei, Bandit Gang. Bandit Gang, yeah. Bandit Hunters. Now we don't have any range, so that would probably be wise. These Bandit Raiders, Bandit Marauders. Those are new. Alright, we'll get some archers. Let's see, what else can I teach you about? Ah, yes, Cao Cao, or Cao Ming Dai. Oh, that's a thing I could teach you about. Now, the Chinese have 3 names. There's their name, their birth name, and their courtesy name. I believe they gave their children a birth name so they wouldn't get attached, because children often died a lot back then, due to disease or just bad luck. So, the perfect example of this is Cao Cao. He's from Clan Cao. Well, he's not really from Clan Cao, he's actually from Clan Xiaoho. And he was adopted by Cao Song, his father, and became known as Cao Cao. However, when he was a child, his birth name was Cao Aman. It is incredibly rude to refer to an adult by their child name. So, for example, if I were to see Cao Cao on the street and say, "Ah, Cao Aman, it is good to see you," that is an incredible insult. The same thing with just calling him Cao Cao, like formal or informal. That would be also incredibly rude unless you were his friend. The formal way to greet someone would be to just call him by his courtesy name, which in Cao Cao's case would be Cao Ming Dai. So you'd just say, "Ah, Ming Dai, it's a pleasure to see you." Now, a courtesy name is mostly a noble thing, or like a title. Another example of this is when Zhang Fei went to duel Lu Bu. He said, "Bastard of 3 fathers, my name is Zhang Fei of Yan, Yi Dai of Yan, and I'm here to put you down like the dog you are." And that's an example. Xiahou Dun is Yuan Rang. Yuan Chen, I think, is Guan Yu. Yuan Chen? Yuan Cheng? I don't remember Liu Bei's title other than Big-Eared Villain, which is hilarious. He's really... Liu Bei, he's a great guy. Perfect at baby football. What else do we have? Ming Day. Yun Fang. Yun Fang, that's his name. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna move to the border here. You're gonna find a lot of these territories are undefended. I'll try to get you guys another battle in this episode, so I don't bore you completely. Ancillaries, huh? Foreman. And copper mine. Now, see, that's something new, I'm thinking. Because this stuff used to have a garrison. Oh, okay, it has a garrison. Alright. Into back row. Yeah. Predicted medium. We'll get to that in a minute. Something I want to check. Oh yeah, see. Because we conquered another territory, we can now research this. I think, right? Yeah. Indeed. Alright, let's get right into it, but first it's a mine, so I think it's going to be a siege battle, isn't it? Might be it. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Let's do it. Ooh, I know this. Ah, hell yeah, march. I've defeated an officer. Once again, thanks goes out to Crow, Director Crow of the Black Pants Legion, for helping me set this up. Tex of the Black Pants Legion, he runs the channel, the main channel. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's me rubbing my hands in delight or greed. Take your pick. Come on. There we go. Not really much to think about during this fight, other than just rush. Crush them all. Oh, really? Good old towers. Bit of Age of Empires 2 nostalgia right there from Japan and China, or any Asian race.
顽强不屈，速速前进，
好。
快，射手听命，快跑！
Some other stuff to watch if you want to watch Total War stuff is a channel I'd recommend is officially Devon. He does something called narrative let's plays, where he makes a story out of his game. I first found him when he was doing something called Massalia Tales, and that is something I'd heavily recommend watching. That and Barbarian Masters. One day I hope to be up to that level of recording and editing and making something like an NLP. One day. Get up there, you're gonna go shoot them in the face. Alright, towers are captured, let's move up. Go capture that in case we have riders. Oh, yeah, oops. These guys are raiders, so they automatically throw torches into buildings and stuff. Oopsie. Gen infantry captain. Let me see if I can show you what I was talking about with the armor. Oh no, we're still using boiled leather. But yes, that is a Jian, Chinese longsword. The blade became a lot thinner as time went on. That cab will destroy me. Okay, so that's my range. Do they have any G militia? No, just Cav. 5%, 2%. What's your range? Oh, 65%. Okay, so don't shoot at those. 60. 55. 60. Alright, shoot at the GN infantry captain. You just kill him. Really? Unfortunate.
向前进军，杀呀！步兵准备。
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
That's going to hurt a lot.
听命，速速前进，时机已至。停住！
Taking fights I don't like, but I gotta take them.
顽强不屈，跑起来！张弓，准备，射击，步兵就绪。
Wait a minute, this sounds like Kawana Kojima. No, it's Samurai Scanner. From Warriors Orochi. Good game. That is one of the only games for the Xbox that I ever 100%ed for achievements. Come on, get up there.
进攻，加快脚步。
快集合兵力，将军有难，急需救援。
准备就绪，快快快！鼓起勇气，天下不留。
You gonna shoot him? Come on. There you go.
准备开战，动作快点，加速前进，加快速度，尽情厮杀。
敌 敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
We're losing a lot more than I'd like. But we win. Decisive victory. Says we were going to take medium casualties. We only lost around 42. Another person that you might want to watch and check out for Total War is Legend of Total War, and then there's Voland. When I want to learn things about a Total War game, I go to those two. When I want to have fun in a Total War game, I go to Officially Devin. I'll just throw that out there.
此胜之功属全军将士，占领此地，要为治下百姓不断进步。
Not satisfied with winning the battles. Hey, extra XP. The wooden stakes would be best. I don't have cavalry right now. Alright, let's just see what time we're at here for recording. 35 minutes. Yeah, we got a few more minutes. About another battle.
准备武器。
The Kingdom of Wu, the Kingdom of Shu, and the Kingdom of Wei were the three kingdoms that eventually formed around Cao Cao, Liu Bei, Sun Ce, then Sun Quan. Sun Jian sadly did not have anything to do with the three kingdoms. He was more the coalition against Dong Zhuo, which is the period we're in right now. And Wu was famous for its navy, believe it or not. River navy, but navy nonetheless. If you want to find out how famous, look up something called the Battle of Chibi. Chibi. Also known as Red Cliff. Battle of Red Cliffs. You'll see how good their navy was at that point, as well as the strategy and officers. Alright, almost there. Now, we're not going to cross this river. We're going to use it as a buffer against everything to the north. So with that in mind, I might just expand around myself and go south. We'll see though. Trade ancillaries for non-aggression? No! It's mine. It's my toy. Can't have it. Wait, where'd you come from? Oh, it's Liu Yao. Fuck off. Get out of here. It's mine. But why? Oh, that's why. What's the map looking like? I might be able to pull this off. It's a big maybe though. I'll try it. And by try it, I mean I'll let them fight me. Yeah, here they come. Alright, this is a little better. And we've got some trees to hide in from their archers. Okay. I'm going to put the axe troops out front because they have shields and they'll soak up some of the arrows. They're not going to do well in melee at all. Wait, is this the map? Oh! Opportunity, is that you? Yes, it is. Now again, these are useless. There's no horses, there's just me. Let's do it. Ugh, nosy.
当心，敌人有援兵相助。
停住！注意！准备开战！快！快！杀！兵听命！进攻！兵听命！加快步伐！加快脚步！
Where's the G infantry?
万箭齐射！真假不留！加快脚步！速速前进！准备开战！准备就绪！放箭！杀光敌军！在我号令！鼓起勇气！准备武器！
敌人察觉到我军了，
灭敌军！击杀！准备开战！射击！进攻！准备就绪！冲啊！
Yeah, I got this.
兵准备！
好生言语，我或可手下留情。
如此又有何用？快！
Sorry about the coughing and stuff. I think I have COVID. I can't get tested. Because I live in a backwards society called Maine with no testing kits. We're doing our best though. Gotta give Maine that.
准备就绪！
友军正在
It's,
遭受攻击。
I'm best staying home because the nearest place that could treat me is 150 miles away, so there's really no bother. Or no reason to go get tested. And we win! Alright! That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. We lost 14 people. No, we lost more than 14. I can guarantee it. Friendly fire.
Yeah, 为了黎民百姓，
Yeah, 102.
我等只可胜，不可败。
Ooh, 66. That's not good. We can get it all back.
我。
Let's finish this fight off and then we'll end the video. Demand
进
surrender.
攻！
Hey, it worked. And now we have Xindu and Poyang, I think. Do we have Poyang? No, Poyang's down here. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I have been SaltSpider of the Black Pants Legion. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.
Carmen Miranda's ghost is haunting Space Station 3. Half the staff has seen her, plus the portmaster and me. And if you think we've had too much of Cookie's homemade rum, just tell me where those basket hats of fruit keep coming from. Don't go down the cargo bay when there's no ship in dock. You just might hear maracas clack and get a nasty shock. And if you hear a rumba beat, don't pass the mess room door. You just might see a tangerine come rolling down the floor. We sometimes catch a glimpse of her by station night or day, But when we try to catch her, she just laughs and fades away. The station's chief head shrinker takes his notes and drains his cup. We get rotated often, but she still keeps showing up. We don't know why we're haunted here, or why it's her that haunts. We've got a betting pool for all who wonder what she wants. The best odds say she likes the rhythm of the station's drive. They didn't have phase generators while she was alive. Carmen Miranda's ghost is haunting Space Station 3. Not that we're complaining, since the fresh fruit all comes free. But now and then we wonder what it means for the human race, that ghosts of generations past are taking off our space.